Hi, I have an Asus wireless router here. It's an AC68U model. If you watched my video about this device, you know that this has been the best wireless router that I've ever had so far. And now I have another one. This one is the T-Mobile version, which is basically the same device with a T-Mobile label and a different firmware. So I flashed it and installed the latest ASUSWRT firmware on it. So now that I have two of them, I want to try out this new feature called AiMesh or AiMesh that was kind of recently added to the firmware and see how it works. AiMesh is actually a whole home Wi-Fi system for Asus wireless routers. If a single Asus wireless router cannot cover the whole house and there are some dead spots or places with weak signal, I can use a second Asus router and with the help of AiMesh connect the wireless routers and create a whole home network. Both of my wireless routers happen to be the same model, but they don't necessarily have to be the same in order to use them in the AiMesh system. They can be different models, and as long as they support AiMesh, they should work fine. Which is a good thing, because if I have an Asus wireless router and maybe want to upgrade to a newer model, I can still make use of my older device and I don't have to throw it out. First off, I make sure the latest firmware is installed on both wireless routers. Then I would use the more powerful wireless router as the primary router and connect it to the internet. In my case, they're both the same, so it doesn't really matter. So now I have connected my computer to the primary router here and logged into the setup page. As you can see, the internet is connected and the wireless network is configured. Also, the operation mode is set to the default mode, which is the wireless router or AiMesh router. Now I'm gonna reset the secondary router to its factory default and then connect my computer to it. If I try to log into the setup page, I should see this welcome page. Here, if I go to the manual setting page, I can choose the operation mode and set it to AiMesh. And of course, this wireless router would be an AiMesh node, not a router, so I'm gonna select that. Or if I don't reset the secondary router, I can still make this change here when I log into the setup page. It will automatically reset the wireless router. At this point, I'm pretty much done with the secondary router. I'm gonna connect my computer back to the primary router and in the setup page, click on the AiMesh node icon. Here I can search for the available AiMesh nodes around my primary router. So I should be able to see my secondary router here and join it to the AiMesh system. So right now the wireless routers are wirelessly connected to each other and they are broadcasting the exact same SSIDs. If it is possible, I will also connect them with an Ethernet cable. This way the AiMesh system intelligently and depending on the quality of the link will decide whether to use the wired connection, 2.4 GHz radio or 5 GHz radio for the inter-router communication. So now back to the setup page. Here I can see the AiMesh node or nodes that are connected. I can give them a name based on their location. I can also see their IP addresses and the clients that are connected to them. So now if I go to the More Config tab, I can change the connection priority from auto and set it to Ethernet. Of course, this only makes sense if the wireless routers are connected with an Ethernet cable too. Okay, as you saw, it's quite easy to set up Asus AiMesh system. It's basically a wireless mesh system for Asus wireless routers. It will simplify the network configuration when you have multiple wireless routers. Any changes you make in the primary router's wireless network will automatically apply to the rest of them too. It should intelligently choose the best connection between the wireless routers for the mesh system. It should also make the roaming process between the wireless routers much easier. When a wireless client moves away from one wireless router and gets closer to another one, it should automatically and seamlessly switch to the one with a stronger signal. So I'm gonna use this AiMesh system here for a while and do some in-depth tests to see how it performs, and I'm gonna dedicate the whole video to that. I'm really excited about it because Asus makes great wireless routers with great features, and my level of expectations is really high for this new feature too. So if you are interested too, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you get notified when the video is ready. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked this video. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you again, and I see you next time.